Hi, everyone. I hope you're all well, keeping safe and sane. I wanted to share this video with you to just orient you to the many new things that I've done to make the course viable for us in this new context. So the first is that I have revised the syllabus. It's here. Note that it says revised for online. And if you go down to the logistics area here, I've grayed out everything in the past, and starting the 26th tomorrow, um, we are going to be online on Zoom, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. We'll talk about logistics. We're going to have a speaker for about a half an hour, and then class will end, and you can work on your SIP or whatever it is that you'd like to do. Um, of course, you have submitted your SIP for peer review, and I will make sure that you each get the SIP that for the group that you are going to be reviewing with, and that sheet of which groups are reviewing with which groups are in the SIP folder. The following week, note that in terms of your peer review, you have 1 week, 2 weeks, wait a minute, let's see here, 1, 2, and then I'm asking you to submit your peer review comments on April 16th. I think everybody needs time to just get into the groove with new online learning, etc. So I'm giving you 3 weeks to actually put together your comments, but I do want to make sure that those comments are substantive. And then in that week on April 16th, that's when we will do the presenter inquirer protocol um, uh, exercise as a synchronous class. Between that time, we'll have 2 asynchronous classes where you're just to continue to work on your SIP, perhaps begin working on your presentation with the idea that you may need to change it a little bit when you uh, get your peer review comments. And then I have some optional Blackboard discussion board activities regarding your reactions to this COVID-19 situation and the kinds of leadership and organizational change and development that you've been seeing, as well as what you're learning about teaching and learning in this new context as well. I really encourage you to take some time and write 1 or more posts. It may be, as I said, it may be cathartic and soothing for you to do so as a way to just reflect on what's happening. I've pushed the assignments that were due for today, or actually I think the day before, um, here to April 9th. Then on April 23rd, it's another asynchronous class where I've asked you to view a couple of videos, and you'll be working on your final group SIP and submitting for that class. And then the following week, the 30th, I'd like to have a synchronous and asynchronous class where we have a speaker and meet together for a half hour, and then you can continue to work on your SIP presentations. And May 7th is our last class where we'll be having an online Zoom where we share our presentations and a final course overview, any outstanding topics, and evaluations. In addition, I'd like you to submit your experience synthesis reflection, but that can be submitted just before the end of the semester, and I'll give you a formal date. So you don't really have to submit it on that final date. So that's that for the syllabus. You can let me know if you have any questions. And so now let me go to Blackboard to show you where things are. So here's the syllabus that I just showed you. This is the link to Zoom. Notice I've clicked on the link. When you first click on the link, there'll be some downloading that you need to undertake. And once you've done that, it will ask you to open the Zoom room. So it's opening it now, and what you'll do is you'll see me. Here I am. Hi, how are you? This is where you mute things. This is how you stop your video so that no one can see you and start it again. This is when we're inviting people, and I don't know, you may not see some of these things, but this will be all the participants. This is if you want to share your screen. They ask you to share your screen. You can click on desktop and share. and it'll show your desktop and what it is that you're seeing. So you're seeing that now. I'm going to stop sharing. Note that you can annotate a shared desktop if you want to, and you can, so that can also be helpful when, think about that when you might be doing your presentation. I'll stop sharing my screen. There is a chat function. Actually, you can't see that out. It's outside of the screen, but here's a chat where you can chat to everyone, um, or you can chat to just one person. There's only one person here, so I can't show you that, but you can chat to one person. And let's see. We'll also be using breakout rooms for our presenter inquirer protocol. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. Okay, let me stop that now. Oh, I'm ending my meeting. Okay, so that's the Zoom piece. Here, I wanted to just direct you to the SIP materials if you haven't been looking at it. In particular, I'd like to direct you to the SIP guidance, where I provided some really more detailed guidance around the SIP. I don't know, some people seem to have not seen that. Here's some samples about theory of change, logic model, um, school improvement plan template, which is to guide you about the kinds of things that they're interested in for the template. But, and here's some implementation charts if you want to look at some implementation notion. Here are our groups and topics. And then I thought, put in, this is the one I really would like to share with you. This is the form for the presenter inquirer protocol. Oops, and it downloaded it on me. Hold on. Here we go. This is a form that reflects the rubric, the NELP standards component. And so I'd like you to go through the various standards components and say whether you feel that particular SIP exceeds, meets, or approaches the standards. The standards are more clearly laid out in the syllabus, in the rubric. And then I'd like you to write some comments that are helpful in terms of providing feedback. Also, this is about the general structure. If you could tick off, is the title page all there? Is the SIP background and context description on there, all there, etc. in terms of the structure. So each one of you fill this out individually, and then that's what you're going to upload for your peer evaluation to Blackboard, and this is the document that you will discuss with your other group and share with them so that they can use your feedback to improve the SIP. All right, so that's that, and that is in the SIP folder here at the top. Let's see. Okay, going back. There's the presenter inquirer protocol, and I will find the groups that we put together. I shared it with you, I believe, perhaps by email. Let's see, what else did I want to share? Okay, discussion boards. If you're interested in your discussion boards, let me turn this on. Let me get to the content area. Here we go. You can go to the discussion board, and here are the 3 forums that I've put together. When you respond to the discussion board, you click there, and I've created a thread. So you click here, and then you just always reply to my first thread. You can go down and read all of the things that others have written, but what I'd like you to do is to reply to my thread always. Like, for example, don't reply here. Always come up and reply here, and then we'll have like a very clear set of posts, as opposed to threads within threads that get sort of lost in the process. So that's the discussion board piece. And then lastly, I wanted to show you, let's see, I believe that you have access to WebEx in your My SCSU portal. If you don't, you can get a free account for Zoom that will give you the opportunity to uh, meet with people for 40 minutes, and then you can hang up and you can then restart the meeting. So that may be a way for you to be further collaborating with your partners in your teams. And you probably are already doing that, but I just wanted to share that with you. So I think that's it for now. I'll see you tomorrow, and we will continue to move forward. I am always here. You can you can ask me any questions, try to respond quickly by email, but if you need to call me, my cell phone is on the syllabus and on my email, and you should feel free to do so. Please take good care of yourselves and your families. I'm sorry that this is really an unprecedented time of stress and concern. So, wishing you all well and take good care. Bye bye.